right, guys, welcome back to the ALGS channel. Hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day so far. A bit of a weird one today because there's not a lot to discuss or talk about, but there are a couple of things that are pretty noteworthy and pretty big as well that we do want to discuss. So if you guys obviously want to stay up to date, all things Apex Legends esports related, like today, we've got new acquisitions going on inside of the big organization world. We've got roster changes in APAC North. We've got money scam scandals in the tier 2 Apex scene. And then also we've got new teams looking for coaches, and then other things that I want to discuss that are a little bit different. I don't want to tease yet. Just stay tuned to the end of the video. So go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Without further ado, let's dive right into this. First thing that I wanted to make mention of, Minus Tempo showed the scrim results from last night, and Oxygen Esports on top, first place, absolutely looking amazing. But it is noteworthy that TSM is not currently playing in these because Hal is at TwitchCon. I think Verhulst and Reps may still be at the TSM house thing, but I'm pretty sure that they're not playing all together right now because I'm sure Hal is actually over at TwitchCon, which we know that because he's been saying and tweeting about it for a while now. So that's why you see Oxygen uncontested, at least for a short time, or at least, not contested by TSM. And you also see already there once again top 2, and then Stallions number 3. Now it's important to note that Stallions consisted of Retzi, Stay Naughty, and Phony. Now obviously it's just so weird because so many people are dispersed right now. So many people are at TwitchCon, other things. It's 3 months until Pro League, so people don't really feel like they need to be playing scrims right now. There's a lot of reasons why these teams are doing what they're doing. Now a lot of teams are basically just subbing in or filling in for other players because they're not there, and so that's why it's all mixed up right now. However, there's another reason why people are on the lookout for FaZe. FaZe has been one of these organizations that a lot of people had assumed whenever you saw the fall of KCP and the fall of NRG, we thought that FaZe was going to be moving along with them, and it is still very possible. But earlier today, Breaking Point had tweeted out that FaZe Clan has now been acquired by Gamesquare. So FaZe Clan might not have the financial issues anymore that we thought they were going to have, and this could be a brighter sign for FaZe. FaZe Clan might be saved. So Complexity's parent company is also Gamesquare. Both companies have been have a story within the Call of Duty history also, and then not only that, it's owned by Jerry Jones also. So this guy has got the bag indeed, and it is very possible that this acquisition could save the FaZe organization in Apex Legends. They may decide to keep this going on. Now I will be honest, now that this time has passed, I will share what I heard whenever this whole drama started to happen. Whenever we saw KCP and NRG leave, I heard that FaZe Clan was without a doubt done. They were done with Apex. They were getting out. We haven't heard anything obviously since then, so things could have changed. It's been a while since it happened. Now that this has taken place, I don't know if I would still believe that they are done. It is possible they may look at the organization as a, this is a losing money type of, category that they have for Apex, because Apex is not necessarily doing the greatest. However, with the new partnership that seems to be coming with EA finally partnering up with some of the organizations, FaZe would definitely be getting that signature and getting that contract now under new ownership. Things could be saved for FaZe. Obviously, we'll have to follow that story, but if you're an old Call of Duty person, you may recognize some of these names as well. Banks, Temper, and Apex will return as FaZe's CEO, President, and COO. So the OGs for FaZe are back. Very interesting stuff, to say the least. Also want to mention some APAC North roster changes going on. I tweeted this out yesterday on our ApexGlobalSeries.com website. Over in this APAC North scene, you have a player from Pulverex, a player from Fnatic, and then also a guy who has been playing a lot of comp, but also casting a lot of comp on the Japanese broadcast. They had basically uploaded that they will be now playing with each other and looking for an organization to represent. Now, I could butcher these names, but I think it is Shunmai or Shunmi, Sudetaki or Sudtaki, and then Matsutasu. I'm pretty sure I got that one right, but I'm trying my best to give coverage to all these regions equally, but I feel stupid when I mispronounce their names because I know that I absolutely am. But I do know that this roster could be absolutely cracked, and at the end of the day, you're having APAC North really make a name for themselves in the North American region. People are really starting to know these guys because we're seeing them at LAN more, perform well at LAN. I like that we're trying to kind of like all coexist with each other. I don't like when North America just dominates the the whole news scene. So good on them, and really hope that this roster goes pretty well. Also wanted to mention an Apex Legends esports scam scandal going on, as the tier 2 Apex scene has really been in a whirlwind lately. So Noxus is a team that has been playing in scrims. They host their scrims, they host tournaments and all kind of stuff. Apparently this is all over $2,000. However, this was reported on social media by their official Noxus Twitter account that they were basically failing to pay tournament competitors and sparking all this outrage because Slinky, I would imagine like an org owner or like the CEO or whatever of this, you know, little organization, had apparently left the organization, fell off the face of the internet, and transferred all the sponsor funds, tournament funds, and everything to his personal account, then deactivated his Twitter, leaving players obviously bewildered and angered. He also obviously deleted his Twitter account. Also, we did get a little bit of an update on this. Basically, someone was DMing them, and you know, they just acted like they did not care. I've seen this DM go around multiple people, multiple group chats. It's been shared around, but I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to share it quite yet. But basically, the guy just doesn't care. He just said, you know, like he doesn't care to be painted as the bad guy. He doesn't care how they paint this picture because it doesn't even matter to him anymore. That just screams, in my opinion, guilty, guilty, guilty. But nonetheless, it's an interesting conversation, and this is why Apex Esports can get a bad rap sometimes. So interested to see what you guys have to say also down below. Also wanted to mention Bambino, a guy playing for GoNext Esports last year, also playing for him this year, has announced that they're looking for a coach going into year 4 for the ALGS. We know that a good coach obviously can bring a lot of value to the team. We've seen how crazy Raven is for TSM. I know that PvP is a great coach as well, but Furia is going through, I guess, an identity crisis right now, man. I mean, they're not really consistent in scrims. Alberlelli suddenly switching a you know, controller. So I don't know what's going to go on with that roster, but hopefully they can figure things out. But also, obviously, Bambino thinks that a good coach could be beneficial as well. Lastly, I don't want to get into this. I don't want to talk about it too much, but everybody has been tagging me and showing me this. Yo, did you see what Hal posted? You know, what do you think's going on? Hal obviously posted something lately on Twitter, like a sad Michael Scott gif. Now, the reason I don't want to get into it is because I'm pretty sure it's all personal matter related. It's not about anything Apex, not anything about orgs, it's not anything about ALGS. It's all his personal life, which is why I don't think it's really worth getting into. There's more to the story. You guys can go find it out for yourself. You know, that's not what this channel is about. So I appreciate you tagging me and trying to, you know, get me involved in it or get me the news. But this one is not Apex related. And so, yeah. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Take care. If you guys want to stay up to date, all things Apex Legends Esports related, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and until the next time, we will see you all later, Gators.